the Watcher of Cadnua. I expected you'd find us eventually. I'm a little more surprised to find you're still carrying that abomination around. I imagine Consulhalt is better company without his tongue. You could do better, I have to say. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I am Llengrath. A very different kind of magic. But you're right. There was a man called Llengrath long ago, and there have been many by that name since. Llengrath knew something Consulhalt did not. The brevity of life should be embraced, not feared. Each generation brings with it renewed strength and saves us from stagnation. When his time came, Llengrath was willing to let go, to leave his memories and body behind. He entrusted the gift of his life force, his vibrant spirit, to a worthy successor. Consulhalt clung to his pathetic existence like a leech. And there are others like him, who would see all the world serve as kindling, if only their flame can go on burning. Consulhalt's knowledge cannot outlive him. Yes, that is where we stand. You have knowledge of Consulhalt's efforts, his limited success. I cannot let you leave. And I have promised Governerkos and to Resolvus an opportunity to pit their strength against one of the Dragon Slayers. It's not as if you'll understand for very long, but as you wish. His memories, his awareness, those died with him. But his power remains. As a watcher, you must have seen by now that certain spirits possess more strength than others. His knowledge we secure in the usual way. It is my hope that we will someday spread Llengrath's teachings beyond our numbers.
Your books are too small to read. Better to learn it in song. No singing.
A great deal of study, and a little magic. Once a suitable candidate has been selected, their predecessor gives up his life and essence, and the soul is transferred. I studied for many years, and was selected. But at any step, I might have turned away, buried myself in common living. My choice was to stay. Not at all. The energy of souls is a natural force all around us. Every being leaves traces of their passing, even as their essence finds root in new soil. We accept that the cycle exists, and that death will come. It is what we leave behind that matters. A life bettered by our efforts. No, not at all. Oh, he and the original Llengrath were distantly aware of each other, I'm sure, being masters in their field. I learned of his obsessions too late. Perhaps if we'd been on better terms, I could have convinced him to reconsider. Too late in any case. Why? Because it's quiet, out of the way. The local wildlife keeps out the rabble. I've never minded being out in the open air, but some of the apprentices found it difficult at first. But a bright young mind that can't survive contact with blood and dirt will fare very poorly in this world. A curious mind is a gift. Perhaps your soul will retain that quality. And for killing him, at least, I do thank you. But you should not have interfered. Commander Ballerin would have brought me the phylactery. All of this could have been avoided. Discretion. It would hardly have been ideal to fly in atop Governerkos and get the attention of every dragon hunter in the region. I'd heard the bannermen were competent. It turns out that you're more competent. These two? They're quite young. but already appallingly bright. There's no greater aim than to leave behind a lasting legacy, to teach those who will learn.
Llengrath's teachings are interesting. We will strengthen our souls as they do. Morgethien will be our home for eons.
Think on it. You must have seen how desperately Kith cling to their lives. What measures they're willing to take to ensure theirs is the consciousness that lingers longest. The phylactery was to be Consulholt's great triumph over death. All the evil that Kith have done in search of falsehoods would pale in the face of what they will do for the truth. We could simply take it from you. After. Yes, it feels a little macabre for my tastes, like the Stelgar with a hair. I'm listening. The Ardnua? Interesting. Sounds like a tale I'd like to hear. Perhaps there is a way. A pact, if you will. If you truly mean to keep the secret of the phylactery to yourself, we can seal the oath with an exchange. A small transfer of soul essence. I would possess a glimpse of your abilities, and you a taste of Llengrath's wisdom. Just that. Nothing untoward, I assure you. Good. Then come closer, and we'll see it done.
Are you different? He smells different.
There. It is done. I hope much good comes from our alliance. To that end, a parting gift. Go in peace, my friend. May the spirit of Llengrath guide you.
All right, then.
Huh?
Of course.